I was invited to watch your presidential policy presentation, although my Chinese isn't good enough to understand everything, and I don't know Taiwanese either. So with the first time viewing, I paid my attention on how they present themselves. I don't know if you guys are like me, I can't finish the whole presentation, even if it will be in my language. So to gain fast good impression can be a key to swing voters. And why presentation matters? Take Nixon and Kennedy first presidential debate back in the 60s, for example. The black and white color didn't help much, but Kennedy's looks and confidence definitely helped in my opinion. I know this wasn't a debate, so in your presentation, I noticed one man's hand was shaking from time to time, one was constantly looking down at his notes, one looked more engaging like he's speaking to me, only two had tiny flags on their suits. Oh, and I like how you have the sign language expert, cause back home in Europe we do this too. I also search and translate some Taiwanese feedbacks to help me understand what's been talked about during their speeches. I mean, if someone wants to use this chance to attack their opponents or clarify things at the policy presentation, it's their choice and I bet they know why they are doing so. But it's up to you guys to see everything. And about the missing segments and interrupted commercials, if it's done on purpose, then it's crazy. Whatever the real cause was, again, it's up to you guys to interpret and form your opinion. Media is a great tool, but it can help or break a person. I can't stress enough on the importance on how the media should be fair and honest. What do you think, Josephine?
Thanks, LeBron. As a broadcasting major back in the States, I asked my journalism professor at my media ethics class. I heard that some local news stations could be biased. Even things on the internet could be deceiving. So as a viewer and a researcher, how do I know which source I can trust? And she said, no one. You gotta do your homework and you can't be lazy. So imagine how much work that is. And you think most people have time for that? Most people are struggling just to pay their bills on time. And that's why some politicians want you to hate politics. Because the less you care, the easier for these minorities to continue to win and stay in power since you've lost your will to vote. So what's the point to have the freedom? Well, you're still able to vote and free to form your opinions. If you want to have your opinion based on someone else's, again, how do you know they're being unbiased? So always question and don't be lazy. Shout out to Dr. O.